I told you he wasn't going to Jersey. New Jersey doesn't have the cap space to make a deal like that. Not without moving a lot of pieces in and out. And Quinn Hughes didn't have a no trade clause or a no movement clause. He had zero say in where he went. I'm not surprised though. The teams are really close. And the roster freeze for the holidays starts next week. Supposedly they're getting Marco Rossi, a first round pick, and one other player, I believe. What's up, Slayer? What's up, Moon? Who's Wayne?
Minus Games asked me, what should Grumpy Dad Golf give me for my birthday on December 24th?
Fair enough.
Well, ain't that a fine time for a birthday? Caught right up in the holiday chaos. If Grumpy Dad Golf wants to impress, they could hook you up with something Zelda themed, considering the stream you're glued to. Maybe a snazzy Triforce replica or a Master Sword for your own adventures. If not, a good old-fashioned gift card to a gaming store will do the trick. Just make sure it's got some oomph to it.
Wayne Gretzky. All right, so the last time I played this game was July 30th, 2023, so a little under a year and a half ago. I will be more than happy to give you a $5 gift card to the store of your choosing. Because I'm a good guy. Although, also, if you add your birthday and your game of choice in the birthday section in the Discord, you do get to pick the game we play on stream that night. Or, being that it's Christmas Eve, it's a night close if there's no stream that night. Oh my, somebody's gotten a haircut from this afternoon.
Keeps getting thicker. We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
Well, I'll tell you what's not down here. Something that'll remove my arm. Man, look at all these heart pieces and stamina that I got. What do you mean, cheater? How am I cheating?
People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us.
You know
We'll
what's
keep
funny
going.
is it's physically
Coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle.
impossible to finish the last game with
We do not
30
know what
hearts
waits below,
and
so
3
we need to be
stamina
ready for
wheels.
anything.
There aren't
But
enough shrines.
I know I'll be okay with you, Link.
In the base game,
Let's
maybe
go
I guess
solve
maybe
this
with
mystery.
DLC you can, but because they did add a lot of shrines in DLC, so I guess you could theoretically. But
Huh?
what's you want, bitch? Did you really need to stop me just to say that? I mean, it's like standing on nothing. Ugh, Zelda, come on. I thought Skyloft was the civilization in the sky. Now it's the Zonai?
You're not hurt, are you, Link?
She gave herself one hell of a haircut.
Look at these murals. The written histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King. Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend? This is similar to the statues we saw earlier, a Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians. This depiction certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens. It is said that my ancestors, the first of Hyrule's royal family, were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule. This figure, he seems to be stealing something of incredible power from the young kingdom. This all aligns with what I've read during my studies. And then this. It shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him. If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then...
Well, that was interesting.
Incredible! This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories.
Get to the
This is the
point.
imprisoning war, and the events that led up to it. Look! This is a huge discovery. All right then. Now to use this invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
And click. Oh. Oh, it looks like the rest of the murals are obscured.
I'm not the one speaking.
Just what is this place? Maybe we'll find more answers farther ahead. Link, let's keep moving deeper. What is that?
Pretty clearly nothing good.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda. You who carries that fragile sword. A Link. Rauru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
No. Oh, no. Oh, she's gone forever. Oh. I did just get an email that I'm getting an updated offer from the one company on Monday, so that's nice. Yeah, I got a transplant. And for some reason, I'm naked? I don't remember being naked in this game.
Link, finally you wake. I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda. Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death. Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
I don't know if that blade's going to be of any use. Though apparently it will let me slash vines. Oh, bye-bye stamina. Hey, dragon. $34 is nice and cheap, but nobody gets them cheaper than Kelly. At least not as consistently cheap as Kelly. I'm tired tonight. Hello. Can it tell me where to find a shirt? Oh man, that Purapad looks a lot like the Switch. If I recall correctly, I remember liking this game's soundtrack more so than Breath of the Wild because it had more of a soundtrack, while still maintaining that background ambiance type of musical arrangement. Ooh, a long stick. I like me a long stick. What's up, crew? How you doing? I hear being the weekend is a good thing. For people with jobs. Louis was sick, so he couldn't go to daycare today. Honestly, I'm pretty shot. I'm super tired. Still got a bit of a fever myself. Took some ibuprofen. But I'm basically streaming literally until I feel like I can't keep my eyes open anymore. So that could be 4 or 5 hours, that could be 40 minutes, I have no idea. Yeah, it's definitely not fun. And the worst part is, even though he was somewhat back to normal today, like he didn't have a fever himself today, he couldn't go back to daycare because you got to be 24 hours fever free. And I discovered the fever at like noon yesterday.
That door will open only to those with sufficient power. I'm sorry. I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier. That arm originally belonged to me. I am Raru.
I like how they put that source of the right arm.
Forgive me for
Public
appearing
schools
to you
have
in
those
this
same
manner.
rules now too.
Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form. In any case, that arm should allow you to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Ah, of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island? shrines. Yes, I am sure they are the key.
What's up, Zero? Just started. Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword. And then I think that's it. For the main lines, anyway. And then I guess the CDIs, if we really want to get into the nitty gritty. Trying to see if I'm hungry enough to order food or if I just like We do got time. We do got time. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what I feel like eating. Pasta, 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 pasta. There it is, pasta. Chicken pesto. They should have listened to the guy because clearly I need to get the shrines, but I don't know if he told me where they were and I wasn't looking. Alright, well apparently he only tried to show me the first one. All of them. What? But just from that little fall? Excuse me. I believe I died 5 freaking minutes in. Unbelievable.
Ah.
So my sister texts me that her 8-year-old son asked if she basically said, whose butt would you rather have to kiss under the mistletoe, grandpa or cheeseburgers? And she doesn't know why, and I'm just kind of like reading it, laughing, like, that may be because when he was being a pain in the ass about what's a mistletoe, what's it for, what's it for, what's it for, like giving people a hard time about it, I said, I'll tell you what, why don't I go under the mistletoe and you can kiss my ass under it? Because he was being a pain in the butt. So I might have planted that idea in his head. That might have been me. I'm gonna put my hand up for that. But he was being annoying. So yeah. Well, because like he knew what it was for, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta kiss this person, you gotta kiss that person." And I was literally like, "I'll tell you what, I'll go under it. You can kiss my ass." And yeah, so sorry. But the funny thing is, she has no idea. She's like, "Cause he's 9 and gross." I'm like, yeah. Whoopsie. You know, I was gonna tell her, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Thank you. I do try to do well. Yes, dog eat man.
Ah. Hmm.
definitely just hummed the original Zelda theme. That one was from Ocarina of Time. Whoops.
Hey, bump, bump, bump. Got any grapes?
Evening MP, how you doing? Quick, somebody ask the married question. Otherwise, it doesn't count as a day on the internet. Oh, you may not have been here for that yesterday. Did you guys get good work done in the studio this week? Which instruments do you play again? I think you said piano or keyboard at one point. Unless I'm misremembering. Steaks. 70 steaks. Fire up the grill for those 70 steaks. Ooh, hey, a bow. Oh no, my wooden stick is badly damaged. Whatever will I do? That's right, I got like 5 others. Oh, that's really cool. I used to play the violin as a kid. Too late, stick's already damaged. You know, some people don't realize, but it is possible to break the stick. It's got to be a long, extended stick in order for it to break. What's up, Grandpa?
Ah. Hmm.
Not again, 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 not again. My wooden stick broke again. It was badly damaged. It was overused against those thick metal objects. I should have known better. What the hell is that thing? Who's gonna make the blue chew jelly joke? Oh yeah, I forgot they added that. What's up, Doc? How you doing? I got it done while the kiddo was napping. But I'm not feeling great myself today, so I'm... kind of like operating on I fumes tonight myself. It's cold in here tonight. Ooh. So there's got to be something to be said for the monsters fighting the blue chew, right? Now I've got a thick stick. Yeah. Oh, thank God. I didn't even realize that. They added it in this game where you can drop a weapon at the treasure chest to exchange it instead of having to drop it after and then reopen the chest. It's my second playthrough, so I remember a little bit. But it's been about a year and a half. I know enough about it to know what I'm doing. To an extent. Like, I remember enough to know that those frogs are rare and valuable and only in caves. I think Tears of the Kingdom took everything good about Breath of the Wild and made it 2 to 3 times better. Well, I'm not naked anymore. Oops. up, Pissy Pants? How you doing? I've still streamed every day. It's just been on odd schedules because of the being sick and the kids being sick. How's work tonight? I will take that giant spanking board now. Thank you very much. Arrows are certainly a lot more plentiful than they were in Wild. God damn, and you get all the cheap speed rubs, you get low golf rounds. Is there any other low scores you need to get? You get low on everything. I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you're doing it, but... Game in the system. Ah, I thought I just missed some. Apparently it already belongs to this guy. Alright, so you're good at golf, you get super cheap speed rubs, but football is not really your game. Fair enough. What about hockey? The Women's Professional Hockey League is active the last couple of years. Nope, not your game either. Okay. Your behavior is a threat. Yeah, your ass is a threat. How about that? Link's hair is longer in this game, too. They did a pretty good job representing the passage of time between Breath of the Wild and here. I need to reach my friend. But I'm a lazy sack of shit, and I can't get there on my own. Not surprising. My dogs chewed the extension cord I have plugged in out back in order to power the Christmas lights. Yay. It's Penny. She's still like puppy age and chews everything. Unfortunately, I can't get a break from it, even if I put her outside, because Louie, being a 2-year-old little boy who is teething, also chews everything. So if not the dog, my toddler is constantly biting me. That sounds so delicious right about now, Mike. No, but I do let him load the dishwasher for me. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! That didn't go well. We are not related, no. Oh, well, apparently we are. Never mind. Guess I'm misremembering my family history. I presume he's in his room. Last I knew, that's where he was anyway, so. That's true. He is the champ. Mario Kart 8 Kentucky State Champion. Fall season. He's not in here, is he? Because I have a funny story, but I either have to wait till tomorrow or I have to make sure he's not here. Yeah, apparently your username did confuse quite a few people in the chat. They're like, who the hell is this? We were talking about the championships earlier at dinner. And he brought that up. It's like, you know, Whiny Baby Pissy Pants was in the Twitch chat for the championships. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I was there. Fall damage. Hard sediment. Funny how it says red choo-choo jelly, blue choo-choo jelly, but it doesn't say, or I'm sorry, red and white, but it doesn't say blue choo-choo jelly. It just calls it choo-choo jelly. I love the fact that you could just attach whatever the hell you want to any weapon in this game. It's so much fun.
You suck, you jackass.
Beast Trigger. What's up, number one? How you doing tonight? Dude, packing a flamethrower? Never have enough of those. Well, it wasn't conventional, but we got her done. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Ah.
Alright. Sorry about that. Hey, Danny girl, how you doing? Is that the one that lets me go through the ceiling? Yes, it is.
Hmm. Hmm.
How was how was school this week? The years go ridiculously quickly, don't they? That's very true. I can't believe Catherine is about to be 3. And Louis is about to be 2. Let alone the fact that Cheeseburger is 16 and a half and a junior in high school. Oh, and that's right. Taller than me. Nice. Holiday decorations. I don't think you're allowed to have pizza parties in schools anymore because of the allergies. The gluten allergies and all that. Oh, you do still have them? Alright, well that works. Some schools are like super strict on that. Like when Cheeseburger was in school, we weren't allowed to send in like Valentine's Day gifts. Because if not every student got one, somebody might feel left out, and therefore the whole thing was just banned. Hit the water, hit the water, hit the water, hit the water. I guess I shouldn't have hit the water. Oops. Oh, they can, yeah. It's just that there's a risk of cross-contamination. So that's why some places don't allow it. I just distinctly remember the not being allowed to bring Valentine's gifts when Cheeseburger was in school. Extra period off would be fantastic. I don't know how to get down. That didn't work. That did. Well, yeah, I've only got 3 hearts. I just started the game. I'm still in the tutorial area. Alright, have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. I hope you win that extra free period off.
Death.
I know. $97%, huh? Must be all those shenanigans of yours. Where the hell is this cave? I can't get down.
You suck, you jackass.
Hit the wrong button. Oh, sure, you pet Slayer, and now he gets the magical low-speed rub powers. Fair enough. That's alright, because according to the Nightbot 8-Ball, Magic 8-Ball, and Big Otis's stream, apparently I'm going to be celibate for the rest of my life. Arlyle was asking it some random questions and seeing if it would lie or tell the truth or whatever, so I just asked it, 8-Ball, am I going to be celibate for the rest of my life? And it said most definitely so. Then later I asked, are you absolutely sure about the celibacy thing? There's no hope for me. And it said, you can count on that happening. I was like, oh, okay. That really blows. Except, oh wait, it doesn't, because I'm going to be celibate forever. Well, I'm not looking forward to it, but that's what the 8-Ball said was going to happen to me. What's an incel? Hey, listen, blame Nightbot. It sealed my fate. I shouldn't have asked, and then at least I could have had false hope. What are you gonna do? Ooh, what's this? I actually don't remember what this is. Hey, she's back to her other uniform from the first game. But with some tattoos, apparently.
Ancient_Slayer7 asked me, now that Grumpy Dad Golf has confessed to being an involuntary celibate, what should he do with the rest of his hidden stash of Blue Chew? Is there hope after this confession for Grumpy Dad Golf? Here we observe the streamer, now exposed in their involuntary celibacy. The discarded Blue Chew represents a failed attempt at virility. One can only hope they find solace in their Zelda streams, for their romantic prospects appear bleak indeed.
Thanks. Appreciate the insight, Attenborough. I wouldn't say involuntary, though. Depending on how much money I'm willing to spend and how many laws I'm willing to break, nothing's technically involuntary. Just troll around the right streets at the right time in Brooklyn and you can find anything you want. Exactly. Oh, one more game we have left that I forgot about. Echoes of Wisdom. Literally, that guy saying Echo made me think Echoes of Zelda, ergo Echoes of Wisdom. Sorry to hear that, Invert.
Hmm. Ah.
Sure, now the dick bag tells me there's another one.
Hmm.
But that 0 is in my lifetime, not today, so. Invert's got me beat either way. I feel like a lot of the Marvel movies are overrated. Everybody hypes them up so damn much. There's no way they could all be that good. Oh my. Starbucks sucks. Overpriced swill. I know you're not actually discussing Starbucks, but I saw the message. Is that pronounced Mimi or meme? You called it a Mimi and they called you a boomer? I mean, I basically have the mind of a boomer. Does that count? What's a zoomer? Alright, what's Gen Z? Which one is that? What generation am I then? I've always said I hated millennials for being entitled douchebags, but I don't know what generation I would fit into. 88. I give up on life. You have ruined my life. I hope you are all happy. You could have lied to me. It's bad enough the Nightbot didn't lie to me earlier. You guys couldn't at least let me think that I wasn't a millennial. It's bad enough I'm going to be celibate forever. Thank you. No, it's alright, because I don't think like a millennial. I was on a job interview the other day, and I was talking about perspective, right? And how perspective is important, and it's one of the most important things in sales. Because you can't sell anything without giving somebody the proper perspective to build value and then alter their perception. You got to be able to tell stories. And I said that perspective, value, perception, this PvP concept is something I just happened to come up with when I worked my old job. Right? Because it was. That was the way I trained, and I came up with it. And the guy's like, how'd you think about that? Did you take classes? Did you take psychology, philosophy, blah, blah, blah? And I'm sitting there like, I didn't go to college. Do I tell him that? Do I tell him I literally, like, thought of it and pulled it out of my ass at one point when I was working and just thought, hey, this sounds good. I'm going to roll with it. Like, just, do I tell the guy the truth, or I'm like, So I know that's from a movie, You Can't Handle the Truth, but it made me think of that. So I just told him the truth. I said that when I was on the job, I traveled a lot. I had a lot of time on planes where I would just, you know, listen to music and try to sleep. And that gave my brain a lot of free time to just wander and, you know, think of things. And some of the things were good. Some of the things I ditched, but that... Truth be told, I came to find out later the reason that he asked is because his whole training philosophy is perspective. That's like his favorite word. So I think what he thought was that one of my prior interviewers tipped me off to what he was looking for. And I was just trying to like play up to his expectations. But that was not the case. I've always done that. Perspective, value, perception. And it was a little Easter egg to the fact that I'm a nerd. Because as all gaming nerds would know, and Slayer being a Final Fantasy 14 player, I'll let you answer. PvP stands for what? Why do I ask you things? You'd think I'd have learned by now. You'd think I would know better. And yet...
Ah, good. I see you have managed to open the door.
Although I'm surprised
You haven't
you
fully
went
recovered
with
yet,
platypus.
but that is to be expected.
I would have gone
You're
with
almost beyond
penile vaginal pumping.
By
Then
visiting the shrines and
platypus.
receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects.
Maybe that's just my vocabulary.
Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met.
No, platypus makes less sense than
You are
penile
exactly
vaginal
as Zelda
pumping.
said.
Either way, player versus player.
I've done everything I can
dicked.
for her.
You and your stun
Now it is
seeds.
up to you.
Wait, was she making fun of you? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, was she making fun of you in game, or were you talking about the? Because you guys have kids, so clearly you have it unlocked at one point or another. I never liked PvP in World of Warcraft either. I liked PvE better. So I really don't play like Call of Duty or any of those games either, because I can't. And people are so obnoxious in PvP environments. Cutscene time. I'm incredibly in the mood for a sub sandwich. nothing's open. The grocery stores are closed. Jersey Mike's is closed. Penn Station is closed. I don't have anything in the house to make it. That's the problem. I'd much prefer to make my own because it's cheaper than using like Uber or DoorDash, but I just don't have the necessary... I mean, Domino's is open, but I really don't want a sandwich from Domino's. I mean, maybe it's not too bad, but it just doesn't seem like it would be the worthwhile. I think there's one place I can get from, but it closes in 4 minutes. I don't think I can get my order in on time. Is it? Really? Like Domino's isn't that bad? This place has wraps.
Link. Link. You must find me.
I might be able to get an order into this place, like, last second. Perdoname, un momento. I don't really have time to... Wait, what? I'm not doing fucking pickup. What are you, out of your mind? Good to say. Come on, definitely not doing pickup. I did not get it in on time. Of course not. So, like, literally the only things open I can get right now are McDonald's, Domino's, Papa John's, or Taco Bell. Nah, the dog doesn't need to go out. She's out back. Pastrami is delicious. Good pastrami sandwich is impossible to find in the Midwest. Pretty much, yeah. Although I guess I wouldn't mind the Mexican place. There's a Mexican place open, but I don't know. Let's see. All Alright, time to go skydiving. What's up, Seattle? Take my 9.5 with gusto. Don't you give me too much splash. It was like 600,000 feet from the air. Seriously, guys, I don't know what to order. Invert, isn't it 4:30 in the morning? You should probably just order breakfast. Well, the rest of the house likes Mexican food, so I'm literally thinking of ordering Mexican just to give them something for dinner tomorrow night that I can eat now. Also, I should probably check my credit card because I don't actually know how much available credit I have. And I do not have my debit card in front of me. Oh. Nothing. Lovely. Would appear I have nothing. Apparently somebody has been using my credit card without telling me. Cheesemonger. And I gotta tell you, I am so goddamn sick and tired of being unemployed. I really am. Like, you'd think it'd be nice to be able to just hang out at home and stream and chill with everybody and relax and whatever. But not having a paycheck really, really sucks. No, I did, but I don't start till January 5th, so I still don't have a paycheck. And I get unemployment checks every 2 weeks, and they finally just started paying me. But that still is very restricting on what I can do, you know what I mean? Like somebody went and used my credit card without telling me, and now I don't have any available credit left because I don't have a job. So I wasn't able to pay it off in full this month. Just frustrated. Then again, I mean, I could just get up and walk my ass in the house and get my debit card, but I'm too lazy for that.
Hmm?
Fair enough. Let's go visit the child, who's like 1,000 years old. Thank you, Invert. I appreciate it.
What? Oh!
That's not a child.
Okay. Now where have you been? Blinky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting.
Linky?
Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
I thought she was a child. I really don't remember this game. I played it so long ago. And I guess I have recency bias.
So
to
when you
Breath
and
of the
Princess
Wild.
Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Pura Pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here.
That's true.
Huh?
But I think Pura is like 150 years old or something.
What? Ah.
What's Persona? What do you mean as far as story?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I keep hitting the button to glide, forgetting I don't actually have a glider right now. Oh good, a wooden mop! Who doesn't need one of those? Is he speaking to a board? Whoopsie! I kinda have to, huh, Arlisle? Lanka's all I have, since according to Nightbot, I'm never gonna get any the rest of my life. You can pretty much do anything you want to the sign, and he doesn't, as long as it stays up, he doesn't care. Like, dude, just put the other support beam in the sign and you'd be fine. I do feel like Tears of the Kingdom took everything great about Breath of the Wild and made it 2-3 times better. Because they just added so much more stuff you could do. Do the shrines, do the shrines, gotta do so many shrines. Don't remember how many there are. I know there's a shit ton, like in Breath of the Wild, I just don't actually remember how many. Comprises a shit ton. Yeah, yeah. Seems like typical Winnipeg Jets hockey at this point, without Hellebuck. Well, apparently Invert's been watching Marvel movies most of the day. You can pick a Marvel movie.
Huh? What?
Screw you. I'll go where I want. Don't give me who's there. Nice.
Whoa? Ah!
I think they did a much better job with the soundtrack and even the ambient music in this game than they did in Breath of the Wild. They really made a ton of improvements.
Oh. Mmm. Oh. Oh.
Princess Zelda is safe, except that's probably not really Princess Zelda.
Hmm? Huh? Hmm.
I need to get something to eat. My head is killing me. I think the fever is coming back because my Tylenol or ibuprofen is wearing off, so I'm going to call it a night here. I'm going to try to get on during the day tomorrow. If not, I'll be back on Sunday, most likely. Cheeseburger goes to his biological mother's in Connecticut for Christmas, so we're having a Christmas party with the family here tomorrow for him, so... Was that today? I don't know. Honestly, I stopped paying attention. But yeah, so I'll try to be on tomorrow morning, if not in the afternoon during nap time. Otherwise, I'll be back Sunday. But oh, he must have had a bad run then, huh? To DNF. Oh yeah, well I could see why you DNF and that if that being the case. Maybe not in World 4, but I definitely get it. You're pretty much shot at that point. Okay. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. I will catch everyone either tomorrow or Sunday.
Neither